So it's being said we're moving into the age of artificial intelligence, and to talk about the potential and the pitfalls of generative AI, aspects which should be celebrated, aspects which we should all be worried sick about, we're joined virtually at the India Today conclave by Brad Smith, Vice Chair and President of Microsoft. Mr. Smith, we met at the World Economic Forum at Davos in January, and between then and now, Microsoft, you and ChatGPT have virtually upturned the technological world as we knew it. I want to start by asking you about three statements which define different aspects of artificial intelligence. We had Sundar Pichai declaring that AI will be more profound than fire. We had the ex-chief business officer for Google X saying we are creating God. And then Elon Musk said we're summoning the demon. According to you, which one is it?
Well, I guess the first thing I would say is those three quotes are all good illustrations of the fact that the tech sector is never short on hype or hyperbole. I do think that the one that I would select as the closest to me is Sundar's. I don't know that I would match it with fire, but I think we will find that generative AI, is on a par with, say, the internet. It's on a par, perhaps, with the combustion engine, or maybe even the steam engine, and all of the things that ushered in the Industrial Revolution. In some ways, it will be profound in the sense that it, in many ways, is bringing the Industrial Revolution to knowledge work. And I think it has the opportunity to just improve critical thinking, to improve creative expression, to massively improve productivity, to connect people in new ways. So I'm very enthusiastic about it. And at the same time, as I'm sure we'll get into, there are undoubtedly people around the world who will find ways to use it for less noble aspirations as well. And we'll have to manage our way through all of this.
In the response that you've received to ChatGPT, has this been as per your expectations, way beyond your expectations? And what's the kind of response you've picked up to ChatGPT 4, which has just come out recently?
In many ways, I think it has been similar to the level of enthusiasm or just interest, but there have been many differences that none of us, I think, really expected, say, last October or November, or let me say last August when I was in India, and we knew what was coming, but it wasn't yet public. To me, one of the better illustrations of the surprises was the first controversy that really emerged. For those of you who just think back, ChatGPT was released on the 30th of November last year. And within 30 days, the first controversy was really, in many countries, from teachers who were concerned about whether students would use it to cheat. And that's not something that we had spent a lot of time thinking about at Microsoft. I don't think the folks at OpenAI had. We had thought about where there might be controversies, and it was not on the top of our list. It's, I think, caused us all to reflect on two things. One is just the way that this will, on an ongoing basis, interact or intersect with public opinion, with different currents of thought, different unexpected challenges that we'll have to think through quickly. And at the same time, it's a powerful reminder, to me at least, of how every new technology like this unsettles people in some ways at first, and then we all eventually just incorporate it into our lives, for good or bad.